How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Ty_Drums here, and you guys know what time it is. It's time to talk some more Raiders football, some post-game reactions here, and this one definitely the most predictable outcome we could have expected here. The Raiders getting crushed by the Eagles 31 to nothing in what was essentially a rerun of the game we had against the Chiefs just under 2 months ago, actually. No surprises here, though. This is, of course, a game that I expected to lose because we're playing the defending Super Bowl champions, and we are the worst team in the league, two complete opposites. So, of course, we were going to get destroyed. Now, it is eerily similar to how the Chiefs beat us, down to the score, down to I think there was that fourth down that they went for on like fourth and goal, even though they were up by fucking 30 plus points to score on us, and then that fails because our defense actually did something at the end of the game. I don't know if that was just during the Eagles game. I went to check Google and I saw it was like fourth and goal at like the one, and then the Raiders got the ball. So maybe I just interpreted that as the same scenario as during the Chiefs game, but if so, that's some crazy deja vu. You guys remember, I don't have live TV, and I could not be paid to watch these games, so I gotta wait for the highlights to drop. But I can't be bothered to actually watch this team. There's no way. There's no way. Why would I? I mean, why would I get up early? I sleep in on Sundays. That's just to skip all of the torture and pain that this team brings to me. But getting into some game stuff, we started Kenny Pickett for the first time this season, I believe, today, and he did pretty fucking bad. Now, was it against the Eagles defense? Yes. Can our O-line stop anybody? No. I could walk out into the field and get past the Raiders O-line and touch Kenny Pickett, probably on the helmet, because I wouldn't want to tackle anyone, but you get my point. Anyone, any old civilian can get past the Raiders' offensive line. There is no talent to speak of on that O-line. But Kenny Pickett still sucks as a quarterback. He has lots of knowledge for this team. He has a wealth of knowledge he can pass down to more able-bodied and talented and younger quarterbacks. But Kenny Pickett is not the guy. He can't do like Phillip Rivers. I know that the Colts, I would assume they lost today. I think the game is still going as I am filming this. Nope, the Seahawks did beat the Colts today, but at least Phillip Rivers, he did throw a pick, but he got a touchdown to 120 yards. He got almost twice as many yards today as Kenny Pickett. And Kenny Pickett also threw an interception, so you know what? It is what it is. But a 44-year-old man that came out of retirement to help the Colts out is doing better than Kenny fucking Pickett. And of course, the Raiders, they put Aiden O'Connell on as the start, or not the starter, the backup, but we didn't get to see Aiden O'Connell play. That's a real shame. A lot of Raiders fans have been clamoring for Aiden O'Connell to come in. We want AOC. But, he had the first half of this season, he had that injury. So he was, just a few weeks ago, they started, activating him again. I don't know if things would have been different if there was no Aiden O'Connell injury, if he would have been utilized more, or if he would have still not been utilized at all. I couldn't tell you. But, we don't know, as a team, we don't know how to utilize our star players, and we are essentially the new factory of sadness instead of Cleveland, because we can take any player and just make them so bad. We can turn them into a shell of their former star selves after 2 seasons. That's what the Raiders can do. Yeah. It's like putting a billionaire in a crack house with no resources. It's like that shit don't mean nothing. We are the crack house. The players like the billionaire. But you know what? At this point in time, I'm not too worried about much of anything. I know that everyone in our team sucks besides Max Crosby. With his sack today, I think it's on his 5th or 6th game in a row with a sack. That's the one good thing I can say about this team is Mad Max going on a streak with consecutive games with a sack. This man had season-ending surgery for the Raiders just to go 2-15 this year, and he's still denying trade offers because he wants to stay in this team because he's a lifelong lifer for the Raiders. I mean, you don't get people like that often at all, once in a generation. But even he's going to have to hit his limit at some point with this shit. Right? It's just, I don't know where to go from here, but at least we can look forward to securing the number one spot in the draft, the first pick. The Giants lost this week as well, and I believe the Titans also lost to the Niners. Next week, we play the Texans, which I'd assume we would lose as well. Probably be more of a contest than what we had today. I don't know who the Titans face, who the Giants face. I think the Giants face the Vikings next week. So, again, more of a chance for the Giants to win that game, but still not looking like it. And then week 17, we face the Giants, and that'll be the fight for the number one pick in the draft. And the Giants will try to lose, but we will be incapable of winning. So it'll be like an unstoppable force meets an immovable object in the suck department. The ultimate tank bowl of 2025. A team that is incapable of winning versus a team that is trying to lose. The ironic thing is, if the Giants still had Cam Skattebo, if he wasn't injured, this would be a totally different conversation. Like, oh yeah, the Raiders are for sure going to lose. There's no way we could stop Cam. Our run game defense, not the best. But you know what? I'm just going to sit back and wait till next week. Talk about this Titans game and be like, all right, well, we'll have to prepare ourselves to maybe win a game at the end of the season, but we're not really counting on that. We're not really counting on that, are we? But it's okay. It is what it is. Thank you guys for sticking around for this one. I will catch y'all next week. Take care. Have a good one. And cheers, everybody.